Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Thought I'd do a quick video just showing the difference between a slip clutch and a shear pin protection on your drive line for a rear implement. And I'm sure there's something similar to the front mounted implements, you know, a snow blower that's mounted on the front. So I've got both types here. Welcome to my channel. This is where you'll be able to find some videos on modifications and implements for the subcompact tractor, as well as some tool reviews and some lessons learned the hard way. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. I think you'll enjoy it. And I just thought I'd take the opportunity to show you guys kind of the difference. So this is the slip clutch. This attaches to the gearbox on the tiller. And so, and you know what? I'm gonna tighten this down. I've got them all loosened up. I needed to slip the clutch, as I say, and I was having a hard time getting it to slip, so I loosened it up all the way, took the pieces apart, and actually that was last year, and I ended up not using it, and I haven't used it this year. I might try and till up some dirt a little bit later. We'll see. But essentially what happens is this whole unit gets turned by the tractor, which is on that end, and it will move, turn, and it moves your tiller, you know, turns the gearbox and your tiller is turning. But what happens if you hit a big rock or a root? It's going to stop the tines on the tiller. So this end locks up. Your drive line on this end is going to keep turning, and it hits that, and you have the opportunity that it could break something, you know, here in your gearbox or up into your tractor. So all that can get really expensive. If you have a slip clutch, what'll happen, and I'll loosen that up now. Which one was that? This one here. Actually, it's slipping anyway. So if this side is turning and this locks up, you can see, I'm gonna just go ahead and use this side, how that will spin freely. You might be able to see it on there. In fact, I might try and zoom in on it. No, it's not gonna let me. Can you see that? Now that's spinning in there, that clutch. All right, so the advantages of the slip clutch, the way that I see it, is you don't have, you know, it's gonna slip, and if it's tensioned right, these are springs all the way around, and you tighten it down, you get it too tight and it's not gonna slip. So that could cause a problem and it not function correctly. If it's too loose, it's constantly slipping and you're not gonna be able to till. So you do need to check your manual. Make sure that you always set this back to the tightness that it requires to get the proper protection. Each year, and I think my manual even says, if it's sat for over a week, I can't remember. That seems pretty quick, but you know, there's the potential that it could seize up in between those plates, the clutch, and then it's not going to function properly. So the slip, but the good thing is it slips and then you keep going. You go past that root or that rock and you can keep going. So, you know, from that standpoint, it's pretty convenient. I could see, you know, on a brush hog and tilling where that would be pretty important. so that way you're not constantly stopping. So let's take a look at the shear pin type. So this one's kind of greasy. I sheared the pin on my chipper the last time I used it. I still need to get one, but I found a bolt in my bolt box, and I'm going to just put that in just to illustrate, you know. So this side is attached to the chipper, the attachment on the chipper, and turns that blade on the chipper. So as this is going around, you put in something that's too big or hard or something, and it stops that flywheel. Your drivetrain would want to keep turning, but it's going to shear that bolt. And once it shears that bolt, it will allow this to stay still, and then the tractor side will keep spinning until you turn it off. So that kind of shows how that works. Now I got grease all over me. So anyways, hope that kind of explains the two. You know, you need to have plenty of bolts. I didn't have any with me, and I had to dig to find this one. So that means it stopped me chipping, you know, in my tracks. A lot of guys will keep extra bolts in their toolbox on the tractor in case this happens, so that they can just get right back to it. So, you know, it's possible that you could be going through a whole bunch of these. You want to also make sure that you get the right bolt that your manual calls for, so that way it shears appropriately. You know, if it's too soft of a bolt, you might constantly be changing them out. If you get too hard of a bolt, and that terminology might even get a little bit skewed or turned around, because on the forums you'll hear where one is softer and actually is better versus one that is real brittle, hard and brittle. But anyways, regardless, a grade 8 bolt, you know, is supposed to be extremely shear resistant, potentially would not shear and break, and so you could damage your tractor because it goes ahead and keeps trying to turn, and something's going to break. You want to make sure that the weak link is this bolt or the shear clutch, the clutch on the slip clutch, so that way that gives before anything on your tractor, something more expensive. So, all right, hope that explains it. Clear. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. If you liked the video, if it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Check out the channel. Got a lot of other videos on some of the different implements for the tractor and mods that you can put on it that make it a little more useful and helpful. Check it out and subscribe and hit that little bell symbol so that you can get notified when another video comes out. Be safe out there, you guys. O&D out. Thanks for watching. I truly feel blessed to be able to do this and contribute back to the YouTube community that I have learned so much from, such as how to do tractor and auto maintenance and repair, plumbing repairs in my house, electrical, which I'm certain has saved me thousands of dollars over the years. Not to mention the tons of entertainment watching tractor-related videos in anticipation of my tractor, then how to use it, or the attachments, or what my next attachment mod I absolutely needed. I'm sure I'm the only one, right? To help support the channel, please hit the like button and comment below. This helps the video get suggested to other viewers. Plus, I really enjoy the interaction from y'all. If you want to see other videos of my tractor adventures, subscribe to my channel at O&D Life and hit the bell symbol to be notified when new videos are posted. When you go to my channel, you will find videos discussing attachments, some safety lessons learned from a rollover I had and a time that the tractor was running away from me downhill. And then there's videos of just getting orange and dirty. If you are on Facebook, you can find me at O&D Life. Like and follow the page for sneak peeks of current weekend projects and likely upcoming videos. Look in the description below for my email and link to the O&D Life Amazon store, where you can find some products that I use in the videos or just use or that I want and I plan to order at some point from the store. Lastly, check out some of the videos in the description. I have some links. They're videos of products that can help keep you orange and dirty, living the O&D life. O&D out.